Welcome to the course selection presentation for the 2023-2024 school year. This is for the class of 2024 Rising Seniors. Hopefully you all have met your counselor at some point throughout your time here at Folsom High School. If not, we divide students up by their last name. If your last name falls between A through C, you have Miss Montes as your counselor. D through HE, it's Mr. Adderton. HF through MD is Miss Dethridge. ME through R is Miss Vaughn, and S through Z is Miss Estrada. We are available before school, during lunch, and after school for drop-ins, and we are located in the main admin building in the front office. Most of you have already been added to the Counseling Google Classroom for the class of 2024. If you are not in that Counseling Google Classroom, please make sure to add yourself. We have listed the directions on this slide, and your add code is also listed here. So please double check that you are in this Google Classroom, as this is a valuable resource and it is where we post most of our counseling information for your specific class. First, we'll go over the Folsom High School graduation requirements. Students need to earn 220 credits in order to graduate from Folsom High School. Students in 10th grade will take World Cultures for 1 year for 10 credits. 11th grade students take U.S. History for 1 year and 10 credits. They will take Gov and Econ. Both of those are a semester each during their senior year. Each year, students should take an English class for 4 years or 40 credits. All students must take 3 years of math. At the minimum, students need to complete Integrated Math 1 and Integrated Math 2, and then take a 3rd year of additional math. Some students do come in taking IM2, and then they'll take IM3, and then they will need that 3rd year of math. Each student's math path is different, but they do need 3 years of math in order to graduate. Folsom High School requires 2 years of science, a physical science, and a life science. Bio should be completed in 9th grade, and then the physical science is completed in the 10th grade year. So that's a total of 2 years for 20 credits. The next category is a 3rd year of science or a CTE, a career technical education class, for 1 year or 10 credits. So that's an OR class, CTE or 3rd year of science. Next is fine art or world language or a CTE class for 1 year or 10 credits. Students can potentially graduate without taking a world language as long as they take a fine art or a CTE from us. Students are required to take a semester of health for 5 credits. Students need 2 years of PE for 20 credits, and then an additional 55 electives for a total of 220 credits needed for graduation. If your plan after high school is to go directly to a 4-year college or university, you will need to complete the A through G requirements seen here on this chart. Most of them are similar to the requirements we have at Folsom High School, but there are a few differences. First, we'll go over the A area, which is the social science. That's 2 years needed, world history and U.S. history, which you all will take in order to graduate from Folsom High School. The English requirement is the same as well, 4 years needed. Math, you need 3 years, but you do need to make it to the IM3 level. So you need a C or higher in the IM3 class in order to be eligible for A through G requirements. D, you have lab science. You need 2 years of a lab science. 3 is recommended. You can see here the 3 categories: physics, bio, chemistry. The E area is world language. Students are required to get to the 2nd level of their language in order to be eligible. So that is 2 years of the same language. 3 is recommended. F is the visual and performing art category for 1 year. And then G is an additional college prep elective. This college prep elective can be any class once these categories are met. So if a student finishes IM3 and then they potentially take pre-calc the next year, that can fall into that G college prep elective. And just a reminder, all students need to complete these A through G requirements with a C or better grade. Moving on to the NCAA requirements. If you're planning on playing sports in college, you will need to make sure that you are NCAA eligible. If you would like more information, we have the website here for you to go to their website directly and find out more information. There are special requirements that students need to make sure they meet in order to play sports in college. So it is your responsibility to look this over and make sure that you do meet the requirements. Your counselor is here to help as a support if you need more information on the NCAA requirements or to review your transcript to see if you are eligible. Your unofficial transcript can be found in your PowerSchool account. So if you log into your PowerSchool, on the left-hand side, you should see a tab that says transcript. If you click on that, you will be able to view your transcript and make sure that everything looks correct in terms of your classes and grades and credits that you have earned. If you need to save a copy, you can do so as well through your PowerSchool account. This is an example of a transcript. You can see the students' classes, their grades, and the credits that they have earned. In the bottom right, you can see the credits still needed for graduation, as well as the credits earned. In the upper right-hand corner, you will see the student's GPA. We do encourage students to check their transcript after each semester to make sure the grades reported are accurate and correct. We also want you guys to make sure that the classes listed are correct, and you can also check your progress towards graduation. So please make sure you use this tool when selecting classes for next year. And we're going to start talking about course selection. The course selection window is January 23rd to February 6th. There is a 4-step process that we want you guys to follow, and we will go through that in the slides to come. Course selection and enrollment confirmation. Step 1, make sure that you complete InfoSnap in PowerSchool. This will open on February 1st. It can be accessed through your parent portal under the 2023-2024 student registration. By completing this part of your student's annual registration, we will have up-to-date medical information for their emergency card. Next, you'll need to submit one proof of residency, only if you have moved in the past 12 months. Third, complete the grade level course selection form and turn that into your English teacher. 4, enter student course selection request into PowerSchool. This is the online portion where you will input your classes into PowerSchool. And lastly, we want all students to complete their 4-year plan and make sure that it is in the Counseling Google Classroom. This is the course selection form that you will need to fill out in order to select classes for next year. Make sure that your handwriting is neat so we can read it, and please make sure that you fill it out completely. We will take a few minutes to walk through this form now. The first question we ask is your post-high school objective. It's important that we know your plan after you graduate from Folsom High School to make sure that you are meeting all the requirements needed for your post-high school goals. So please select 4-year college or university, community college, vocational school, work, military, or other. Midterms. Students who have earned a minimum of 190 credits at the beginning of their senior year may qualify to earn their diploma at the end of first semester. If you are interested in doing this option and you qualify, please speak with your counselor during your one-on-one meeting. We will give you a form that needs to be completed by you and your parent. Required courses. Seniors need to take an English class. They need to take Gov and Econ for their social studies. An elective. Science is highly recommended for UC and CSU admission. Another elective. Math, highly recommended for UC and CSU. An additional 2 electives. There are options for open period depending on your credits. You will see an option of the CSU ERWC English course. We have a few highlights on why you might consider taking this class. Saving money. Students who take ERWC and pass with a C or higher are eligible for placement into the first level of required general education English at all 23 CSUs and many community colleges. Coursework. Students will focus on reading and writing about current events, and the number of novels required will be reduced due to the ERWC curriculum. This class will count as a senior English course. This class provides students with the opportunity to hone their analytical reading and writing skills before entering college. GPS diploma requirements for the class of 2024. All diploma candidates must complete 4 years of GPS seminar, 12 hours of approved global community service, all required core English and social science classes, a minimum of 2 GPS designated electives, all A through G college entrance requirements. All GPS certificate candidates must complete 4 years of GPS seminar, 12 hours of approved global community service, all required core English and social science classes, a minimum of 1 GPS designated elective. You can see to the right, we have a chart for the seminar requirements and the core classes and electives that count for GPS. We are excited to introduce to you a new course at Folsom High School for the upcoming school year. The new course at FHS is the Career Technical Education Internship, also known as Work Experience. Do you have a job and want to earn credit? Do you want to start building your resume? You must be in 11th or 12th grade and have a valid work permit and job. This course will meet the CTE or elective requirement. You just need to have a valid work permit. The CTE internship course provides students with an opportunity to explore a career pathway in depth with a combination of in-class and on-the-job experiences. We are really excited to have this course as an option for students this upcoming school year. Another new course that we are offering this upcoming school year is Ethnic Studies. This is a semester-only class and will be paired with health or an open period. This is also counting towards that G college prep elective as well. This course is designed to provide students with the knowledge to achieve an understanding of and an appreciation for the various cultures in their community. Next, you can indicate if you would like a 0 period option. A 0 period class starts at 7:30 a.m. If you choose this option, one of your courses may be scheduled 0 period. We do not have the classes that will be in that 0 period slot. We don't have those courses determined just yet. You are responsible for transportation to class, and you are expected to remain in the class for the entire school year. If you do want to be considered for a 0 period, please check the box on your form. Next, you can indicate if you would like an open period. If you have 180 credits, you can apply for a 4-period day, meaning you can have 1st and 2nd period off, 5th and 6th periods off, or 1st and 6th periods off. If you have 170 credits, you can apply for a 5-period day, meaning you would have either 1st period or 6th period off, and you can indicate this on your form. The Seal of Biliteracy. As a senior, you can earn the Seal of Biliteracy if you complete the AP level of a world language or the level 4 of a world language at Folsom High School. So if you are currently, let's say in Spanish 3, you might want to think about continuing on to either the 4th level or AP in order to earn the Seal of Biliteracy. We will have more information about the Seal of Biliteracy in January of your senior year and how to apply for that if you do meet the requirements, which are listed here on the slide. AP and honors classes. Students might consider taking an AP or honors class. Why would you consider taking an AP or honors course? It is college level, so it is rigorous. You do get a weighted GPA. For example, an A would be given 5 points, a B 4 points, and a C 3 points, rather than the unweighted where an A gets 4 points, a B gets 3 points, and a C gets 2 points. All of our honors and AP classes are weighted except honors English 9 and 10. There is a potential to earn college credit with high AP test scores, and it helps to demonstrate rigor and strength in your curriculum when applying to college. There are prereqs that students need to consider when applying for an AP or honors class. Students do need to have a 3.0 GPA or higher, and they must have an A or a B in their prereq course that corresponds to the honors or AP class they would like to take. All of this information can be found in our curriculum guide that is on our website. If you have any questions about prereqs, please refer to the curriculum guide. All students who are trying to enroll in an AP or honors course will need to complete the time budget worksheet. They will need to review the AP and honors teacher presentations, and lastly, complete the AP and honors contract. The link is here on this slide. You will need to upload your time budget worksheet to this contract when you are filling it out, so please have it ready. This is what the time budget worksheet looks like once you complete it. The link for this time budget worksheet is below. It will help you be proactive when thinking about the classes that you want to take next year and making sure that you're not taking on too much. So you'll enter all the classes you plan to take, all of your commitments outside of school, and it will see if it works within a weekly schedule. Once you complete the time budget worksheet, you will be able to see if you can manage all of your extracurriculars and your classes. We want to make sure that you guys are balancing your time, so taking into consideration studying, sleep, unstructured time, and time for relaxation and playtime. We also want to make sure that you're sleeping 8 to 10 hours, as that is very important for teenage health. We want you guys to protect the PDF, the playtime, downtime, and family time, making sure that there are times in your day that are unstructured where you can do things that you enjoy. And your main job right now is really to figure out, who do I want to be? Your health is the most important thing, and we want to make sure that you are balanced when considering your classes for next year. Summer school. Summer school will be available in the month of June. It will be at Cordova High School. Remedial summer school is for those who are repeating a D or an F in a class. It is important that you sign up early, so please use this QR code on this slide to sign up for summer school if you need to make up a D or an F that you have earned on your transcript. During your one-on-one meeting, your counselor will review your transcript with you to see if summer school is needed. If you're hoping to apply for enrichment summer school, perhaps taking PE or health over the summer, you will need to provide your counselor with your impacted 4-year plan, meaning that you will be taking 6 classes your senior year and cannot fit either PE or health into your schedule. We do also offer options for youth in the month of July to make up classes or take enrichment such as health or PE. So please review both of those options with your counselor when you have your one-on-one meeting. So quickly, here we go for some course selection reminders. Everything is due by February 6th. You must complete InfoSnap in PowerSchool. Submit your proof of residency if you have moved within the past year. Complete and turn in that green course selection form to your English teacher. Complete the online course selection in PowerSchool, and submit your 4-year plan to the Google Classroom. Please take advantage of all the resources that we have on our website in order to select your courses. Make sure that you do meet the prereqs for the classes that you have selected. And remember that these classes that you're signing up for are for the entire school year. And in most cases, schedule changes are not permitted once school starts. Here is the timeline moving forward. January and February, students and families will complete the entire process that I mentioned in the previous slide. Resources will be available and students will have their one-on-one meeting with their counselor. March through May, please continue to check your student email account, as that is the best way for us to communicate with you if we do have questions as we move through course selection. In August, students will be able to access their schedule through PowerSchool the week before school starts, or they can pick up a hard copy at the dog walk. If you notice that there is an error on your schedule, you will have the opportunity to complete the schedule change form, which we will provide to you at the beginning of August, if needed. On this slide, you'll see additional resources for you. We do have a frequently asked questions website, so please click here to access that. We also have the curriculum guide on our website, which will list all of the classes that we offer at Folsom High School. It will give you a summary of the class, and it will list the prereqs needed for that course. It's a great day to be a Bulldog, and thank you for listening to this presentation.